With my Pokemon all healed up, I'm now ready to take on Commander Mars of Team Galactic. Okay, she is alluding to Charon since there are now 4 commanders in Team Galactic as opposed to there being just 3 commanders back in Diamond and Pearl. As I said last video, I don't really get what Charon's role is supposed to be in this game. I mean, he doesn't really do a whole lot and you don't get to fight him at all in this game. Okay, I said last video that Mars is going to have 4 Pokemon in this battle as opposed to having just 2 Pokemon back in the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Although, 2 of her Pokemon might actually give me some trouble because those 2 Pokemon in particular are able to score super effective hits on my Grotle, such as Zubat for instance. Okay, I believe its moveset consists of Wing Attack, Poison Fang, Toxic, and Confuse Ray. Oh, Poison Fang? Oh, please don't poison me, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to happen anyway. Yep, I figured as much. Okay, 14 damage? Well, that's not really a whole lot actually. I expected more from a Zubat, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm going to have to heal off this poison eventually. What do you think you're doing to my Pokemon? It's called battling, idiot. Ever heard of it? Okay, Poison Fang again. I'm pretty sure it's going to do another 14 damage. Well, it probably was 14 damage. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to have to heal off this poison eventually because if I don't, then the poison damage is going to rack up over time, and I can't have that in a battle like this. Okay, Yanma. Perfect timing because I believe this thing likes to go for Detect so that way it can get a speed boost thanks to its ability. So since I assume it's going to go for that, I'm just going to take this time to heal off the poison. I mean, it's only a 25% chance that Yanma's going to go for Detect. Okay, see, went for Detect, but it didn't work because I didn't attack it. Okay, let's see how much I can do with a Bite. As soon as this thing stops spamming Detect, of course. I mean, these speed boosts, they're not really benefiting Yanma all that much because even without the speed boosts, Yanma is still faster than Grotle anyway. Okay, the Quick Claw kicks in at just the right time. Okay, how much is Bite gonna do against this Yanma? Oh, wow! A one-hit KO thanks to a timing critical hit. Alright, thank you very much. Alright, who's next? Oh, Bronzer? Okay, Bronzer is a defensive Pokemon, but its offense is not very good, so yeah, this thing really shouldn't give you all that much trouble. Okay, I said several videos ago that Steel no longer resists Ghost and Dark type attacks, so that means Bite's going to be super effective on Bronzer. Okay, Citrus Berry, that's kind of a strange item to put on a Bronzer because I'm pretty sure this is not Mars's Ace. Okay, Extra Sensory, it doesn't do all that much damage. Okay, Quick Claw kicks in. Well, not that it matters anyway because I'm still faster than Bronzer anyway. Okay, at some point, I'm going to have to kill off this damage because I still have one more Pokemon to deal with, and that Pokemon is Mars's Ace, Purugly. Okay, so what this thing's going to do is, it's going to go for Fake Out, and since I know it's going to go for Fake Out, I'm just going to take this time to heal up Grotle because one way or another, I'm not going to launch my attack anyway, so I might as well heal up while I have the opportunity to do so. Okay, see? Yeah, went for Fake Out. Okay, now that that's done, let me see if I can try and nail a Leech Seed. Alright, Quick Claw kicks in at just the right time, since Purugly is a pretty fast Pokemon. The reason why I'm going for Leech Seed is because this thing is sort of hard to take down. Oh, God. Okay, good thing Hypnosis missed. Okay, so even if I get put to sleep, then it doesn't matter since Leech Seed is going to indirectly hurt it and at the same time give you some HP back. Okay, Facade. Okay, even though Purugly has Stab on Facade, it's not doing a whole lot. Just be sure you don't throw any status ailments on this Purugly, otherwise you will regret it. Okay, over half damage, and you have a Citrus Berry too. Okay, don't know why Mars has Citrus Berries on both Purugly and Bronzer. I mean, in boss battles like this, usually the Ace Pokemon has the Citrus Berry. Oh, great, Hypnosis connects. Well, it was only a matter of time before Hypnosis connected. Well, okay, I hope I wake up eventually, but at the same time, at least I'm indirectly hurting it thanks to the Leech Seed. Yeah, when I said this thing was going to be problematic, yeah, this is one of the reasons why. Okay, even if it spams Facade 1,000 times, still, it's not really going to hurt me very much because... Oh, wow, I woke up already? Gee, what is this, Generation 1? Okay, well, I guess you could say I sort of lucked out in this battle. I mean, I will admit one thing. I did struggle with this battle just a few times because Zubat and Yanma, they were kind of difficult to take down because I did say that both those Pokemon are able to score super effective hits on my Grotle. But for Purugly, well, I guess that thing was pretty annoying too because it keeps on spamming Hypnosis. Okay, Charon is acknowledging the fact that Mars just lost to me, But on a more positive note, they collected plenty of electricity, so that means they don't have to be here anymore. Okay, and looking at this text, looks to me like Charon kisses Cyrus's ass way too much. Okay, don't know why you should do that. Oh wow, shutting down Charon? Just how long has he been with you guys exactly? You only joined us recently, huh? Okay, so just because he's commander, he thinks he's important. Yeah, I don't really get this guy at all. Okay, here is the father of that little girl who is not very far away from the Valley Windworks. They were saying they had to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. Well, energy I understand, but Pokemon, I don't really get that at all. Nothing they said made any sort of sense to me. Isn't that the same thing that Honey Guy said from last video? Yeah, see, I told you I'd be seeing that line of text so many times. Okay, and here comes this little girl to reunite with her father. Well, okay, my business at the Valley Windward is done, but I'm going to be coming back here later on because that Drifloon is going to be in front of the Valley Windworks on Fridays only. But that's only going to be on a Friday only. So, after I get my second gym badge, I hope I remember to come back here. Oh, look who's late to the party yet again. It's Looker. Okay, sorry to break the news to you, but Team Galactic is no longer here because I drove them out of the Valley Windworks. Uh, okay, he's kind of shocked that he's hearing that coming from my mouth. I mean, I don't blame him because hearing those words come out of the mouth of a 10-year-old, yeah, that is kind of bizarre. I mean, how's a 10-year-old kid supposed to drive out a criminal organization? Okay, now Looker believes me when I said that Team Galactic is no longer at the Valley Windworks. And it looks to me like he's received tips that Team Galactic is in Eternal City inside of their hideouts. Okay, does he plan to confront them himself? Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any Pokemon on him. Okay, now before I go into Route 205, I'm just going to go heal up my Grotle because Grotle took quite a beating from that Mars battle. Okay, I will admit, good thing I had some items on me, because if I didn't, then I think I actually would have lost that battle, believe it or not, because, yeah, Zubat and Yanma, I will admit they had some pretty annoying movesets, and, yeah, those two Pokemon in particular, they gave me the most trouble. Okay, now that I'm in Route 205, I'm going to see if I can try and find a female Shellos to add to my team later on in the game. Okay, that is not Shellos. Okay, just a reminder, I'm just going to capture a female Shellos so that way I could eventually breed it with the Bidoof that I have. That will eventually learn Yawn, so that way I can get a Shellos that has Yawn on it later on. Okay, I did say that Shellos has a 30% chance of appearing, so I'm going to try one more time. If this isn't Shellos, then I'm just going to cut away until I eventually find it. Okay, you're not Shellos either. Okay, it seems to me that Shellos is pretty popular in this route, but yeah, it looks to me like I'm not having some good luck in finding it, so after I take down this Mareep, I'm going to cut away until I eventually find Shellos. It shouldn't take me that long because, as I said, it only has a 30% chance of appearing. Okay, now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go find the Shellos. Okay, I found Shellos. This didn't take me that long to find, although I did gain some experience points in the process, but still, finding Shellos took me almost no time at all. Okay, I'm going to go for Netball immediately since Netballs work best on water types and bug types. And since its catch rate is pretty high, this Netball is a for sure capture. Okay, I believe some of its level up moves in this game consist of Counter, Mirror Code, Sludge, Sludge Bomb, and possibly some other moves that I can't really think of at the moment. I will admit Sludge Bomb is pretty interesting to me, so once I eventually get the Shellos Egg and evolve that Shellos into Gastrodon, I'm going to give Gastrodon Sludge Bomb. Although that move is not going to stay with me forever since there is a certain moveset that I do like to give Gastrodon as Sludge Bomb is not one of those moves. So yeah, Sludge Bomb is eventually going to go. I mean, the Poison type itself, it's a pretty redundant type, so you can't really blame me for going with this decision. Okay, with Shellos in my possession, let's move on. I want to come back to the honey because there's something I didn't mention about it. So there's one other thing you can do with the honey actually. So you can actually use the honey in the grass so that way you can instantly encounter a wild Pokemon. But to be honest, you really shouldn't do that for two reasons. One, you're just wasting away at the honey, and two, if you want to encounter a wild Pokemon, then just run around the grass and hopefully you'll find whatever you're looking for, and presto, problem solved. I mean, if you were to use honey in the grass, then that's pretty much the equivalent to using the move Sweet Scent in the grass. I mean, if you have a Pokemon with Sweet Scent on it, then you can just choose that Pokemon and then the move Sweet Scent will be highlighted. And once you press Sweet Scent, you'll instantly get a random counter. But to be honest, that's a huge waste of time, so Yeah, if you want to encounter wild Pokemon, then just run around the grass and hopefully you'll find what you're looking for. So as for the honey, you're better off just using it on those honey trees because some of the Pokemon can only be found on the honey trees, such as Munchlax, for instance. Okay, with the honey talk done, let's move on to something else. So recently, I have been playing Scarlet and Violet, and I have to say, I guess I am enjoying it. Although, just looking at the map all the time, I guess it sort of overwhelms me just a little bit since, well, not only do I have to rotate the map all the time, but just looking at each location, well, I can't really decide which area I want to go to. But eventually, I do choose a location to go to, and I just go to that specific place. As for the Pokemon I'm fighting there, well, the Titan Pokemon in particular, well, I guess maybe it's sort of fun fighting the Titan Pokemon. Although I did have something questionable to talk about that involves one of the Titan Pokemon, and I believe that Pokemon is Great Tusk. If you don't know what that is Donphan's past form. So I was fighting that thing, and apparently it was faster than my Lilligant. Not really sure why that was the case. I mean, I'm not really sure if those things have levels or anything, but if so, then I may have gone to Great Tusk a little bit too early. Okay, this guy, I'm pretty sure he was a little bit lower in this specific location. I'm pretty sure Drayano moved him to another location is because those two Galactic Grunts who are no longer there were in a certain spot, so I guess that's the reason why Drayano had to move this hiker to a different spot. Okay, well, I guess you see what Bulldoze looks like in this game. Bulldoze is a move that made its first appearance in Generation 5. Anyway, fighting against Great Tusk, for some reason it was faster than my Lilligant, not really sure why, even though that thing doesn't really look all that fast. Well, actually, it has a base speed of 87, so yeah, I guess that's sort of fast, but as for Lilligant's base speed, I'm not really sure what it is. But yeah, anyway, I had Sleep Powder and Quiver Dance on me, so I guess those two moves saved my ass because if I didn't have those moves, then I'm pretty sure Great Tusk would have taken my Lilligant down. Okay, and just by looking at Great Tusk, apparently it's supposed to be a ground fighting type. Just by looking at it, it doesn't really look like a fighting type, actually. Well, then again, I don't think it matters that much because at least we have a first time ever ground and fighting type Pokemon. Okay, I figured as much this thing would survive with 1 HP because I think Shieldon has pretty good physical defense. So yeah, I managed to take down Great Tusk, even though I was probably on the verge of dying. So yeah, I was just concerned that Great Tusk was faster than my Lilligant for some reason. Okay, just fighting these Titan Pokemon kind of remind me of those Alpha Pokemon back in Legends Arceus. But the only difference is, at least you're not fighting them head on because, yeah, looking at some of these Titan Pokemon, I don't think I would last a minute trying to fight them head on because I'm pretty sure those things will massacre me the first chance they get. Okay, so the recent one I fought, Titan Pokemon that is, I believe it was that Earthworm Pokemon. I think it was called Earthworm, I believe. Yeah, I'm still getting used to some of the names, so yeah, forgive me if I accidentally mispronounce some of the names. So yeah, chasing that thing around, yeah, it was kind of annoying, but eventually I managed to catch up to it and fight it. Okay, I have to say that one was a lot easier than Great Tusk for some reason. Just by looking at Great Tusk stats, well, I'm not really sure if it does have the same stats as Donphan. If so, then I would know since, well, it's been a while since I last used Donphan, so naturally, yeah, I don't really remember Donphan's stats by heart. All I know is, I guess it has pretty good physical defense, and that's all there is to it. Okay, I believe there's supposed to be something up here. I believe there's supposed to be a couple of berries and an item I'm going to pick up. Okay, I saw a trainer up there, but I don't think I have enough time to fight that picnic girl that I saw, so I guess I'm going to leave her for next time. Okay, hopefully this Razor Leaf takes down this Pachirisu, otherwise I'm pretty sure Bide is going to kill me. Okay, there we go. No doubt at all. Okay, I'm just going to see if I can try and slip past this picnicker. Okay, she's walking around. You would think that she's not a trainer, but yeah, in reality, she really is. Okay, got a Destiny Knot here. If you get infatuated while you're holding the Destiny Knot, then the Pokemon that infatuated you will also get infatuated. I don't really see people use that item too much, so yeah, if you want to use it, then go right ahead and do so. Even though the chances of you getting infatuated, yeah, I guess it pops out when you least expect it. Okay, I don't have enough time to fight that picnicker, so I'm gonna save it for next time. So next time, more of Route 205. See y'all next time.